and you start trying to put language to it, your brain can't really figure that stuff out. Mine can't anyway, I'm not smart enough. So I would try to figure out God and all these things and ask the questions and poke holes because I wanted truth, I wanted what was real. And as a part of my faith journey, I always sought the truth. And finally came to the place where I was like, I can't believe this anymore. And it was like I had finally faced my greatest fear, the end of this road of doubt. And I was actually supposed to speak at my church that weekend. And I was like, okay, I guess we had started the church. I was like, I guess I've got a few options. I could like kind of BS my way through this thing and, make people think I kind of know what I'm doing. I've been on this church stages for a long time. Or I could just cancel, I could cancel, have somebody else do it. Or I guess I could just tell them what's going on. And I decided for that option. And so I just got up and kind of like, hey guys, if we can't be honest with each other, what are we doing here in the first place? And we've talked about doubt, and I'll welcome you in wherever place you're at in life. And just want to let you know right now, I don't know that I believe anything. I'm here. And people were like super gracious, and it was pretty amazing. And then I met this guy named Science Mike. Any Liturgist fans in the house? And we have this podcast, this thing that we do called The Liturgists, and this was kind of after all of this, we began conversations, because he was a Southern Baptist guy that became an atheist, and then had this mystical experience, and had come back and he gave me these axioms like about language and how we can think of things differently, and we just started these conversations. I was like, okay, and I kind of started coming back to some of my spiritual practices, but it was in a different way, post-deconstruction. It was very much more open-handed to not needing to understand or control anything, but just sort of be open to mystery, open to the mystery that we would call God. And this is the first song. I had started it 2 years before this process, but I was never able to finish it. I feel like I kind of had to experience what I experienced to finish this song. And this was the first song I was able to write about God after my deconstruction. And so it's a real meaningful song for me because it's a lot of years, a lot of pain, a lot of journey sort of summed up, and the end of it is open hands to mystery, to holiness, to the other that is, and the ground, all of it, the ground that vapor finds its ground in. So this is called Vapor. If you know it, you can sing it along. Thanks again for coming and singing tonight. We always love being in New York. Lovely people here. All right, here you go, Vapor.
Vapor of it all. It's a chasing of the wind, a substance of the form, so pale and thin. Let the veil of earth be stretched again. Holy
distance or fear. Valleys bow down to you. Everything rising to sing all our songs to you. The impossible and holy,